now. Ridiculous. Oh, it's not a stream unless there's technical difficulties. And the intro had no sound too? Criminy. Here's my problem. Can you hear me now? Can you hear the game also is the question I have. Hold on, I'm checking this. Yeah, you can hear the game now. Okay. All right. Here's my problem, right? I'm playing the game, but the sound comes to the PC speakers, and that's the way XSplit works. Apologies. So I guess spoilers. I didn't see you there. Welcome to Famicom Dojo Live. You know the drill. We're playing Zelda II: Adventure of Link. Sort of. The original game was from, I think this was from '87. The Famicom Disk System version. I don't even know if there's a date on it. I believe this one came out in '88. I could be wrong. We're not playing this version. We're playing a new version. We're playing, for all intents and purposes, it's homebrew. And I guess now's a good time as any to explain like why this and like not other ones in the past. Because for a long time I felt like this game, in any version, has been not given a fair shake, right? Like it's ripe for a remake. And I feel like this particular version we're going to play today shows exactly what this game is capable of as a remake, or in this case, it's kind of like a Master Quest enhanced version. There's extra stuff to do. There are extra things to collect, and it sort of just improves the general gameplay without like, it's not like a shaming thing. It's not like, you know, oh, they should have done better or they should have known better. It's like a, what about this little touch here to like help tie it back into Zelda 1? Or all these kind of calls forward or backward, depending on what you believe about Hyrule story and the whole timeline of Zelda. Calls forward to other games that'll come into the future, right? Just small little touches here, and they're a very tasteful mod. Which we're going to play on this Xbox 360 controller, because I tried to find another NES-styled one that'll work on the PC. Still looking. We're just going to keep going with this. Didn't plan on playing it again this week, but the last stream did so well, and I can't figure out how I want the Producer's Picks thing to actually work in practice, so here we are. I hope that answers the question that Northern Place Corporation had. Yeah, Betty Troy is here. Hello, Matcha. TTV. Hello. Hello. Awesome. I forgot to announce this to the Discord. Usually I tell everyone who usually comes that we're playing. So I'm going to do that right now. Like individually, I like to tell them as well, but I'll also alert them right now. Yeah, you don't want to hear me talk though. You want to see this game. We'll do a little summary of what we've gone through as we're playing here, and then what we're going to do next. So enough of the jibba jabba. Let's head over to the retro station. I gotta unmute this now. And then shame. All right. I'm sure there's some other way I can do that. Make it work better, that transition, but I don't know. Oh, the laptop freaked out when I turned the TV back on. So I hope it didn't freak you guys out. Huh. I don't hear anything coming from the game anymore. You guys can hear it, but I can't hear it. That's very strange. I wonder if I just got a... Oh, I think I know what happened. All right. We're gonna do it this way then, because I'd like to hear the game. It'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice? Etc., etc. Oh, that's not working. GameMaker Studio is at 100%, it says. Output device is... Huh. That's really weird. Nothing. That's frustrating. All right, I guess I'm going to play without hearing it. You guys can hear it, and that's all that matters. Or can you not hear it anymore? How frustrating. Nothing. And my sound's out of sync too? That's frustrating. All right. That's what I get for jumping into this. Am I in sync? Am I in sync now? That's why I froze. Takes like 30 seconds for this to catch up, sorry. Am I in sync? Yeah, we're good now. That's so stupid. That makes me so angry. Yeah, I don't know why XSplit doesn't like to keep my settings from session to session, but it just freaks out on me. And then I can't hear the game. So we're just going to do that. Now I can hear it through here. I'm assuming you're going to hear it through. All right. Okay. Yep, all right. We're all good again. Dang it. All right. So we are in the water town of Saria. We got the heart spell. Things you notice if you haven't seen this before are that not everything's on this menu here, but there's this B and A buttons on the bottom, so there's actually more stuff. There's a new optional map. Tells you where you are, shows you where on the map, and all the items are moved off. You have the items, like the quest items, on that second level there. The first one is the items from palaces. There's a lot of space there. We'll get to that. The third row are all the temples you finished. So we've gotten one so far, number of lives I have, number of keys, number of Goron heads, and also pieces of heart and pieces of potion. And those represent our slots. So much like in the original Zelda game, were heart pieces in the original Zelda game? I can't remember. I think they were. Anyway, 3 of those get a whole one. So you would find one of these things out in the wild in the game, and then you would just go. This lady saves the game for you, so she's new. I don't know if the house is new, but like all this water and stuff, and like the flowing clouds and everything, the widescreen, this is all new. And the stuff that the NES couldn't do, obviously. So like apart from those things, you can kind of treat this as like... Did I go here already? I think I did. I gotta not act like I have down thrust, which I don't. Alright, I'm pretty sure I did all this stuff. You know what I meant to do was listen to last week's show a little bit to get some perspective on where I left off, because it's been 2 weeks. Last week was Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, y'all? Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed mine. I hope you enjoyed yours too. I had 2 of them. Yeah, I got this already. So I think there was a piece of potion there. There we go. Yeah. I've really been digging this remake. Like I said, there are just some small quality of life improvements that I feel like really help out. Again, along the top here, well, it's gone now. Well, just across this bridge, and you can see it again. It's separated out all of the, ooh, can't down thrust that guy. The HUD at the top there, so there's a little bit more room. The dots above the magic show you which one's selected. So I have protect, jump, and heal. Heal is life. And then it can show you which one that you're on. Pretty neat. So we're gonna make our way to the woo. Harmony. Too much going on. All right. Let's just get out of here. Gonna make our way to. Okay, perfect. Still there from the original game. We're gonna heal up and make our way. Okay. Woo, made it. That cave at the bottom is new. It's just a shortcut out of here, if I recall correctly. So you can only really go one way through it. Is there anything on that? Oh, there's nothing there. Something I really enjoy about this game, we'll see if it's true of this palace as it was with the last one. This version's very conscious of like which way you enter stuff, so I came in from the right, and then here I am on the right side. And there's a swamp here too. I don't believe that there was swamp in the original version. And then of course there's all this other stuff. Just protect here. I don't think I can come in the other side because of... We'll get there. Ooh. Get that for sure. Mine. Yeah. So you need the item to get to this side. So I guess there's like some construction of this level that could have helped with this a little bit. Like they could have... Because the glove's in here. So if you come from the top or the left, you should go on the left side normally. But that's not the case here. So I think this is the one time it doesn't follow that new rule that it made for this remake. But as you can see, they've given it a visual overhaul with like the that green color. I'm not even sure that the NES could do that green color, or at least not in this kind of palette set. Like, so these are like some of the little things that are different that you can kind of think, or at least I like to think of it like Shovel Knight, where it tried to hew as close to the NES's capabilities as possible. While paying homage to the original, right? So I expect like a remake, and a proper remake is gonna, you know, not be 8-bit like this. Oh, I still love this, the little chains on these guys. So good. So I expect a proper remake to be more along the lines of, you guys, ooh, can't down thrust, very frustrating. All right, gotta avoid them instead. To be more along the lines of, go that way because I don't have a key. Of, you know, the Link's Awakening remake, where they took like the gist of the overworld map, but didn't have like the square-to-square thing. You could explore the overworld map in a more or less continuous fashion up until a certain point, and I thought that was very well done. Almost. Good thing I have life, huh? Heal, I mean. Yeah, the joke I made about it last time was that they call it the heal spell because in a proper RPG, life revives you from the dead. And since I'm the only party member, I can never use life because I can never revive myself. But you can use heal, you can heal yourself. Those are very distinct spells. The sort of pedantic difference that I expect a good programmer, an intelligent, handsome programmer to make. I assume he's handsome, I have no idea. It's not me either, I didn't make this. I wish I would have. This is great. It's really artfully done as well. As we will see what these changes are. Like so far they've been small and subtle, like I mentioned, across the stuff across the top here. You also notice to the right of my experience points, there's a icon for magic, and I didn't know what that was at first, and I forgot who it was last stream. They mentioned that maybe it represents the next level you're going to get, and that is exactly what that is. So there's no way to know otherwise, and this is a good visual way to keep track. Do I need 2 keys? I'm just gonna brave it, and we're gonna get going, because I'm pretty sure the glove is this way. No, that's wrong. The glove isn't this. Oh boy, all right, well, we're gonna go this way anyway. All right. I mean, it might be this way, but it's not like at the other end of this. I know exactly where it is. Oh, you can see for yourself, there's also a map. People are like, oh, this makes it like a Metroidvania. Not really. Like, there's not a lot new in these dungeons. There's some new, but again, you can think of it like optional quests and optional stuff that you don't need to get. That's not entirely true. They did break up those heart pieces and potions and stuff. There we go, there's another key. This way, come, jump towards me. These dudes, these bots, they're called bots for some reason. They're a lot more aggressive than I remember in the original, which is both good and bad. I'm gonna heal up. In this case, ow! In this case, I can get more of them, and I can get some magic back. Because it takes six critters. Alright. And every 6 you get a single potion. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Swamp Palace, yes. Midori Swamp. And I learned this from watching other people play. You just jump up and stab like that, and those guys are toast. Like any version that works. Awesome and frustrating that I didn't know that for the last 36 years. Also, hey, yeah, this year is the 40th anniversary of the Famicom. 36th of this, 87, right? So the 36th of this game. And so I feel like it's only appropriate that we keep doing NES and Famicom related stuff. Now we were playing Zelda II earlier in the year, and we were playing proper Zelda II as well. Woohoo! All right, here we go. I have magic level 3. We're gonna skip this. I want to focus on attack, or do I need magic more than that? I might need magic more than that because I need heal, and I don't know if I'm gonna get through the palace otherwise. All right. It's kind of good to do this anyway because you're gonna max out your XP by defeating the boss. So I might as well. I'm not sure how much more I'm gonna get closer to the next level. Also, there should be a potion right here. Yeah. Love that little nugget. These guys are like worth 50, right? This level takes like 30 hits, something like that. I'm not really counting. Are you counting? Boom. I wasn't counting. Oh, I'm just gonna ignore. Is it the same guy? Did he just respawn? I mean, he took a little bit of my magic. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So like, this is also where I want to call out, like, there's a lot of improvement that can be made in the game proper. Like, he didn't do any of this, he could have. But stuff like this is visually very uninteresting. Like, I would expect something more 2.5D, potentially, like at a minimum. I wouldn't expect full 3D. I think it should still be a platformer. Like, don't change the mechanics of this, because the ways that they made changes to this game, I feel like really enhance what they were trying to do to make it all platformery. And that this can still be a decent platformer. There's still some weirdness, like Link having to fling his whole body at people to get things working, but I have a key now, but I'm not gonna have a key later. So let's take a look at, I should have gone all the way down when I was way over there. I'm pretty sure that I don't have enough keys. We have to go back. Ooh, is this a key down here or is this the boss? Oh, let's find out. Okay, enough room to jump and get that to work. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna hit 800, no problem. So it was smart of me, I think, to not take that up, or to take that upgrade I did. Oh yeah, we're not ready to go this way. Let's just take this way. Can you hear the piano? Yeah. Just enjoy the music. Enjoy the game's music, enjoy my kids playing piano. One of these differences is the you can sort of see the chains or the conveyor or whatever. I think that this is the original graphic, but they just added the little lines. I'm not sure if that was possible on the NES. It's a very thin, sprite, and I'm not sure how much overlay was like allowed on the NES to like make that happen. Also, these flames, I don't believe were part of the original game, or at least not as frequently used. We'll demonstrate just what that does for us, what that's a hint to if you didn't see last week's stream. I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunity, at least once we leave, especially. Oh, I don't want to have to do this. Ugh. It's my fault for not exploring that half of the palace before I went this way. You always go the wrong way first, right? You go the way that you're going until you can't go that way anymore. The general rule in this game, if you were to call a hotline back in the day, which I did, to try and beat this, which I only finally did without save states, asterisk, earlier this year, I did it on stream. I did it 3 times. I did it on Nintendo Switch Online for the NES and Famicom versions, so the Famicom Disk System version in specific, which is a very different game. And I feel like this remake is sort of like in line with that kind of improvement, because you can think of the first disk system version of this game as sort of like a prototype first pass, because they'd made a lot of changes. I was already here, right? Oops! Yeah, I meant to heal anyway. I don't want to go down. They made a bunch of changes that really feel like big quality of life improvements. Remove some repetitiveness. There's a lot of friggin' bots here, man. Alright. This is definitely the right way to go then. Ah, here we go. Yep. Oh! Torch lighting. I'm going to return that to stab. I prefer this, and you'll see why in a moment. All right. Let's show you what I mean here. So when you get the candle, you get this. Now, it was completely dark before, as the normal game was, but in this remake, one of the changes that Hoverbat made was that it gets a little bit lighter, so the candle provides you some sight here. And I would hope that this is something the NES hardware could have done. I don't know about these colors specifically, but like make things kind of like dark and sort of fill in the lines. Like it feels like it's very much within like what the hardware could do. And I could, optionally decide not to light this, which I'm gonna do now because it's fun. Why not? In fact, in the first palace, a lot of it was dark before you got the candle, and you had to do this kind of thing, especially against this enemy. Anyway, so we're gonna do it now. I got this. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. My kids watched me play this. They're very impressed with my skills. Oh boy. Oh, I might not get 800. Now I can light it, and now it's normally lit. So that's why you see the torches everywhere, is because it kind of implies that you don't need to light them, and then that's why other areas of the castle and palaces and whatever else are lit. So it adds a little bit of clutter to the game overall, in a game that's pretty sparse. Like it's a nice world building detail, but I also think it's like visually unappealing to me anyway, personally at the same time. But like that's also what I appreciate about what Hoverbat did, was he tried to use as much of the visual language and existing sprites of the game as possible for these new features. And to kind of go back to the thought about how the disk system version to the NES version was kind of an iteration, it just feels like this kind of proves that maybe the game could have used one more iteration to just get things a little more polished. Like the fact that they did anything at all between the disk system and NES versions was kind of amazing. It was necessary because the programming had to be different, right? And there are videos that go into that incredible detail, which I hope to cover at least a little bit in a forthcoming comparison between the two. But there are additions to this, like animations that probably might not have been possible on the NES. I don't remember if the water moved at all. I don't think it did. So this would have had to have been a background, maybe, but there's already a background. So I don't know if we can have two backgrounds on the NES or not. I'm not that versed in its capabilities. But the fact that you can have moving water or moving lava in this version is kind of neat. Not necessary, but there could be a version of this where the stuff isn't moving and still be NES compatible. But it's a nice detail and I like it. But again, just goes to show like what a proper remake could do with like modern technology and modern graphics and still like retain the feel of the original game here. All right, and that's already been used, so I can't use it again. Slide. Zelda II mystery. If all palaces are underground, why are there windows in the palaces? That's a very good point. It seems like the windows are limited to the top level though, unless I'm mistaken. Now we can go left. I have 2 keys and I can go left. Ugh! Did I not go this way before? Oh yeah, I stopped you because I knew I needed a second key, didn't I? Yeah. All right. I didn't want to go all the way over and have to go back. Okay, so just got to make it through here and live. Do our best. We'll get that P bag on the way back. Yeah, we're gonna hit 800 easy. I keep going back and forth. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I'm totally gonna make it. Yeah. 1, 2. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to attack though. Ah! What did I just say? What did I just tell myself? If I don't get life now, I'm just gonna be wasting those 200 points that I'll get later. So dumb. I'm so mad at myself. Leveled up twice though, just in this session, so that's pretty good. I'll get that on the way back. All right. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, perfect. All right. And the glove. Don't mind if I do. Woo. Nelly. Now what I could do, I don't remember if there's magic up there. I guess if I'm wrong, I can run all the way back to the front of the palace. I'm probably not going to do that though. I'll just farm this for a minute. Yeah, I think there are some palaces coming up that are like way underground, and I really appreciate the way that they changed to make it fit the environment. Like this one had the swamp leading up to it, and there's swamp in the game. Like you walk through it and there's encounters and stuff in that swamp, in those swampy areas. But adding it to the palace where I don't think it was before is just really, really nice. All right, 50. Woo. Let's try. You almost got me. Haha. All right. No reason to go up there as far as I know, so we're gonna keep on trucking. Now, yeah, there's no up stab you can do yet. And so there may be a little Metroidvania-ness to it. I'm not 100% sure. The last palace didn't turn to stone. There's at least one thing I know I didn't do in there. So that could be a reason why. Or it could be that he changed it and it'll just never turn to stone in this version. Oh, come on. Don't have enough for heal. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Good thing I have 3 lives, huh? Yeah. Timed that pretty well. Okay. I mean, maybe we're gonna be halfway to 1,000? Oh. Ugh, hate that. I definitely did this once with my kids watching. Ah. Alright. Now, can I beat this? I should have used shield, huh? I could still use shield. Oh, I'm not done yet. Oh, we're not there yet! Oh man, maybe I should have gotten to 1,000. I probably could have gotten 800 pretty easily. I'm not ready to go down yet, I don't think. So that blinking arrow, that's where I entered the map. I can use the left and right to bring it up. There are some things that like this game's a lot bigger, right? Like the extra stuff makes it a lot bigger. And, there we go. And there are other considerations to think about that the NES couldn't do besides, like the power, and whatnot, the graphics, and the number of tiles and backgrounds and scrolling that you could do. Those other... Oh, there's nothing here! Oh, no! Alright. I gotta know what's over there. I gotta know. I gotta know. Alright, can I get enough to jump? I have very low magic power right now, so I wonder if... Ooh, I just had a thought. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. We don't have to leave the palace once I defeat the boss. So... I could do this in the dark. Oh, I'm not all the way there, though. Okay. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come here. There we go. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, whoopsie-doodles. Can I blame the controller for this? I don't know if I should. Oh, I'm going for it. Oh, no! I can't go back! Dang it! I'm so frustrated. 4, 5, 6. Alright. I'll get that one at least. Oh! 580? Oh, that makes me so mad. Okay. We're gonna be wasting leaving a lot of points on the... Ah, I hit that by accident. Whoop! Dead. Maybe we can go all the way back. If I had fallen into the pit and died there, I could have gotten those points, but then why waste them? Alright, there we go. Oh, this is new. There's actual swamp in the palace. Oh, I like this. This is just a small, nice little change. Oh, and I could have probably gotten a bunch more, ooh! Could have gotten a bunch more magic right there and like healed up. This is nice. This approach is very different, but I like it. Oh, wow. So much for the mood lighting. Got some behind me still though, so it's all good. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, come on! There's a lot of little guys here. Don't hurt me, bro. Don't tase me. Oh god. Oh. It's awful. Probably should be using shield more than I am. Let's just keep going. I might be able to make it. I won't do this in the dark. I might be able to make it without getting hit. We'll see. Oh, whoa, it didn't regenerate as fast. It's not what I'm used to. Nope, didn't make it. You notice too, those doors that came down, those aren't unlockable by keys, and that's the originals were. You would get a key at the end. You're not going to get a key at the end of this. All right. Boop. Okay. Oh, third head. I don't remember that. So in the Famicom version, there's two versions of this guy. There's the one. Oh, dang it. Heal. Oh, I don't have enough for shield and heal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Am I not going to make it? Oh, my gosh. All right. Good thing about this version of the game, though, I don't have to go all the way back to the North Palace. This is going to drop me right in the front here. Oh, man. I also lost some EXP, but not all. I'm not sure what the rule on that is. Like, I didn't lose my progress. Hold on a second. All right. Okay. I know what's over here, so I think this is actually pretty clever. Pretty good design. If I had stopped and backtracked, not to make people cry about Metroidvanias again. If I had stopped and backtracked, oh, that's not what I thought that was. All right, well, that's still pretty good. Do I have one of those yet? I don't. All right. So in the original game, oh. In the original game, you get these extra lives that stream about. They're only single use for the entire game. And then if you die, like, you know, it adds to your counter here, right? So now I have 4. I have 4 right now. And if I were to do it in the original game, it would just get used up if I died. And then, like, I gamed over and started over again with 3. In this version, they don't do that. In this version, what those extra life link dolls do is increase your maximum life every continue. So now every time I start the game over, I have 4 lives, which I think would make this game infinitely more tolerable. It's one of the really small, clever improvements that I feel like Hoverbat made that, like, the original game designers could have made, right? Again, I don't think it was a... I don't want to get too caught up, again, in, like, what they should or shouldn't have done, right? It's just from a design perspective, that's always kind of bothered me, that you had these extra lives that were, like, single use only, and in the game, especially early on, it's like you just waste them, right? So my original plan to play this game, when I was going to beat it for real for the first time, was to, like, save all those extra lives until the end, when I do the approach toward the Great Palace, which is like a long, arduous journey. So I would have all those extra lives, and then I'd make it to the Great Palace without having to continue. Because in the original game, the only way you can continue without going back to the starting point with the original Zelda is if you get to the Great Palace, and then they'll let you start over there. But then you only have 3 lives. So it's like, okay. So for that and every other palace before that, what this will do is give you more chances to beat it without having to backtrack needlessly. So that just makes it so much better, or even get to the Great Palace in the first place. That plan was also a bad one in the original game, because getting to all of them and knowing where they, even if you knew where they were, is also a long and arduous process, and you might lose lives just trying to get them. So, yeah. Okay, so that spot in the map where I wasn't able to go to the right, we're gonna go back there. Ooh, these guys are back, so I can get some points. Yeah, so I'm not really sure, 200, great. I'm not really sure where it left me because I didn't lose my levels, right? I'm going to 1,000 next. So I don't know if I came in with 224, and that's the number that it, when I first entered the palace, and that's the number it's going to give me every time I die now. I could lose all my lives again to find out. I'm not gonna, but it's better still be here. All right. Woo! Almost. You guys aren't very chatty today. Is it because I'm talking so much? I don't know. Oh, for the love of Pete! I keep trying to hit select to, like, get to the menu. I just wasted a bunch of magic. So now I can't jump. That's what I was going over here to do, was to jump. I don't have enough magic to jump. How much does it cost me? That's the other change too. I don't think that those numbers were available, at least not all of them in the menu. So how much magic I have, how much I need for each step. I don't remember if the full magic meter was there. So jump is 32, so that's 2 full bars, and I don't have it anymore. Hello, Satoshi. Welcome, welcome. Hope you can forgive me for playing this mod, this homebrew. Or am I the one that has to forgive myself because you don't care? I don't remember. I don't remember who's grumpy about homebrew. It's probably just me. So my whole spiel at the beginning of this stream was like, you know, why? Why do this? Oh, 20 away. All right, we're gonna do that right now. Let's just do it right now. No, there's other easier guys I can get to make this good. Right. Besides, I gotta get some potions, so. There's one. Just need one more and we're good, so 6 guys. Need 6 little more dudes. Oh, that's 1. 2. Oh, this stinks. I'm trapped. Come on. Come on. Come here. Oh, that works. Yep. Bring up the attack. That'll make fighting the boss easier. Man, 3 levels just in this dungeon alone. I'm gonna burn through this so fast. Oh, speaking of burning. Make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah, I have to stay on this level. Okay. Just need a few more guys, and I can get enough to jump. Oh, of course he'd spawn over there. Ah, dang it! How many bots are gonna... Oh, they're gonna come behind me too. This is great. Oh my gosh. Ha! Alright. Alright. Of course, this guy's gonna come in here too. Alright, no, no one's stopping me from jumping. I'm doing this. We're going. Any resolution? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it scales to the original tile set, right? Like, there's not like extra pixels in here, so it'll scale to whatever you need. Like, I'm in 1920 by 1080 right now, but it starts windowed. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Woo! Yeah, this is completely new. I don't know what's over here. Oh, maybe I do know what's over here. Woo. The thing I thought that I was getting the first time when I got the extra life. Because I have 2 pieces of potion right now. There it is. Yep, there we go. So this will get me my first... Oh no, you start this game with 3. Like normally in the regular game, 3. Normally, in the original game, you get 4 to start, but they only give you 3, which is why it feels kind of like a Master Questy version, because I don't think that they change much of Dang it! Dang it! It's frustrating. I don't think they rebalance anything else to make up for that. I think that the levels for your attack power, magic, and life power are changed from the original game as well, though, and which again was changed from the Famicom Disk System version. So that's the right thing to do. I think maybe some of the magic got rebalanced too, like how much it reduces for each magic level you get, and then because protect, like jump gets way down there eventually, but protect doesn't go below 16 that I've seen so far. So. You, me, baby, going fishing in the dark, lying on the backs and counting the stars. I saw a live version of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band playing that, and there's just like a lot of I don't know, chicken picking. I don't know how else to put that. All right, I screwed this up last time, but again, like this bag is pointless. I mean, it's full of points, but I mean, it's pointless to get because I'm gonna max out. It's just a challenge, I guess. Okay, I got it that time. Anyway, it just sounds so good. Like they're all picking. it just sounds so good. All right, I got to do the whole approach yet, right? So I'm not even close yet. There's no point in worrying about. I'm not going to get to 1200 before I get there. Yep, I got an Intellivision. Yep. And I have a ColecoVision as well. My experience with the ColecoVision hasn't been good so far. Like, it allegedly works, but I haven't been able to get it to run certain games, so I think I got a second copy of Donkey Kong just to test it out, right? But like, the controller is kind of grody too. I believe they had to replace all the capacitors and stuff on it as well. It's just, it's not, those systems were very differently made in the second generation. So, it doesn't have to be dark for those who are wondering. I just prefer to fight in the dark because I think it's, oh no! Dang it! Ah, I meant to heal first. All right. 2. Where is he? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. All right, we'll get one more so I can have enough to heal. That's pretty much what this approach is for, I think, is to farm these guys and heal up before you get to the boss, which I didn't do. But now that I'm here and thinking about it, oh, for the love of Pete, if I can get through it though, that's kind of the that's kind of the other part. So I should have enough now to heal and cast Protect, I hope. Oh, he's only at 4 hits now. It was, those red guys were 6 before. All right, so let's do Protect. And then I can cast Heal exactly 1 time now. So yeah, what I was going to say when I got the life spell, and said, oh, this is really clever, is that if you get all the ones that you're able to find prior to coming to this temple, then you have enough pieces to cast these spells twice. Although I guess part of that too is I'm also on level. Ow. Ah. I'm also on level 445. Did I start the stream with 334 or 333? Like, I think I leveled up 4 times since I started. I think it was 333. Ugh, I'm gonna level up a 5th time now. Because it was like, yeah, it was like 600 points, 800, 1,000, and now 1,200. Oh, this will be the 4th time. So it was 334. Oh, you bet I'm upping magic. You bet I am. VR6 arranged soundtrack? No, I don't think I did. I like this too, like it shows which spell is cast, and that's red. If you don't have enough magic to cast it, it'll be in blue. And I think those are within the parameters of what the NES could have handled. So now I can go south on here. Nah. It's 7 o'clock already? Dang. So, you can tell that you can't go this way. Here, I'll turn on the light so you can see what it's supposed to look like here. There we go. So yeah, you couldn't cross through this way in this shortcut unless you had the power glove to get through. But also, hold on a second. Don't want to talk too much as I'm wandering through this stuff. But also, did I go this way? I'm gonna go this way just to be safe. The power glove. Yeah, but also in other situations, like there are like cliffs and stuff for these new shortcuts. I appreciate them. Like in a way, the original game did this already, right? Like these boulders that are in the way. Like these provide shortcuts to get through, but there's like new shortcuts to get back from palaces without having to like put yourself under undue stress. And there's also what are those guys called? Elder Cats? Such a weird name. When did I learn that? I don't even know. don't know if I went in here or not. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. I didn't. All right. I think I waited 1,500. Wow, 500! Pfft. Dang, I should have gotten that, because, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's all over now. I do enjoy this little bit, though, this bit with the candle. It's just a very subtle thing. So yeah, I think I was mentioning before that there are other considerations for the NES besides the tile sets and the capabilities of the console. There's also the storage space. So like new capabilities, like we're seeing here, like new items or having things behave a little bit differently also takes up space in the amount of coding, and those discs can only hold so much. So I'm pretty sure they maxed out, I got close to maxing out this game because it did take up both sides of the disc. To play. I don't think the original Zelda did, or did it? No, it did. It did. Yeah, that was the thing, right? That's why there's a second quest, is because allegedly the programmer didn't understand and like programmed it all to like fit in one side of the disc, basically. And then the second quest was like the other side of the disc, more or less. All right, we're gonna save real quick. Probably should have told you what she said, huh? Your adventure has been recorded. What does she say to you? Come on. Let's go through Death Mountain here, but I want to... I'll write down your adventure. Come in. Alright. Nope, this is made in GameMaker Studio, and it's only on PC, and I think because it's in GameMaker Studio, it can only be on PC, or anything that can run in GameMaker Studio, so it wouldn't be like on... I mean, can you imagine Nintendo wouldn't allow this? Oh, I didn't get this yet. Let's do that. I don't have any other heart pieces, but I don't want to be down one when I need it, you know? I really hate this because you're not going to get hurt by any of this, but the timing can really stink. So things can pass you. So you got to remember that, and then not have to worry about like they have to be on this side of me or that side of me. You can let them go by you first. Some of these speeds are just atrocious. There we go. I don't have to turn around at all, really. There we go. First try on this stream! I didn't get it after doing it like 4 times the last one, I think. Criminy. That's why I have to practice, guys. Love it. So yeah, now I got my first piece of heart out of 3. That's all new, right? That whole thing. They changed the sprites on this. You don't have to talk to the guy every time either. Yeah, the Switch has a special edition, the SP stuff. But it's not... I don't think those SP editions necessarily change the game. I could be talking on my butt here. As one of those Goron face guys. Can't get to him yet. We can get to some other ones though. I didn't do it. I was also going to show you some shortcuts between towns, but maybe I'll wait. I'll wait on that until we get to the next one. Okay, so Death Mountain time. Normally I'd be scared about this, but I just happen to know that there's something cool this time. It's actually not so bad. Like, I remember as a kid, Death Mountain being kind of terrible, right? You can kind of go through it any way you want to. Like, and I think that there's definitely stuff in here that, like, if I don't go through it properly, I'll miss. So I don't know if for the purposes of today's stream, if I'm going to do them all, though. I'm going to check all these spots just in case. That's right, the little hops on the end of the jump there. Yep, there, see? It could have gotten me. Didn't get me. Got me. Oh, let's heal up. Oh man, it costs so much. XXX. Ow. Alright, well that was pointless. Yeah, so the special editions don't necessarily add things to the game that weren't there already. It just turns on certain abilities to get you through certain spots. So think kind of like a NES remix, right? Like it's like, here's this challenge, right? Or it'll start you off with the second quest. I think there's actually one to start you off with to the second quest for this game. on the SP edition, which is a neat, like, I never beat the game before, so I didn't know it existed. And the Zelda trick doesn't work, where you like name her Zelda, and then you start the second quest. That doesn't work in this game. Ugh, I don't have enough for heal. Oh, I do now. Brr. Death Mountain, piece of cake, you guys. I don't know why you're all so worried. Criminy. Okay, I think it's this way. It's all pretty straightforward. I'm gonna turn this on. It's all pretty straightforward. So if you're just joining, there's an option to have to turn on that, ouch, hold on a second. There's an option that if you walk past those torch spots that you'll automatically turn them on, or that you can stab them to turn them on. And I turned on the stab because I want to optionally not turn it on. I want to optionally not turn them on in some cases, because like other times, like here, I wouldn't be able to get through it without touching it. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, so this whole bit is new, or even like these. Oh, hello. Even these other tiles, like this kind of like deserty type tiles, didn't exist. Like they seem like they're colors that would be in the palette of the overworld here, but they didn't exist in the original game. Oh! I don't have down stab. All right, we're just gonna have to be careful. Now, I don't need it to kill them. I just don't. Oh boy. There we go. You can do that because there's something about. Oh! Dang it! There's something about the way that Link bounces on his landing that lets the sword go low enough to hit those guys. And like these are all tricks I've learned from like watching other streamers play these games. Nope! We're just gonna ignore that one. We're just gonna ignore that one. Okay, okay, okay. There, see? Boom. No reason to worry about the rest of this, so we're just gonna keep going. Whew! Oh boy. Criminy. Such a nice trick. It makes the game so much more easy to play. And I don't know if those things are in particular like oversights, or if they meant you to do it, but like those are the kinds of things that like if someone didn't mean to put into the game, I'm glad are there. It's just an accidental mechanic, and I really enjoy it. All right. It looks intimidating. Just leave where Jank is at, you'll be fine. I really want the down stab. We're gonna get that next. All right. But Sean, you say, how will you do that when you don't have the hammer yet? Well, let me tell you, friends. Let me tell you about the hammer. And this brand new edition. Ah! Dang it. This route I took is brand new. I don't even know if that cave is there. But I want to show you something right now, okay? I want to... hold on, maybe not right now. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Okay. Now, look at this. Now, I know that you don't have it in front of you, but think about the overworld map for the original Zelda game. I'm trying to picture it in your mind. There's not a ton to do here, but we got Death Mountain up here. We got the starting area, kind of by that like river thing, and then like area 4, the forest, the cemetery off to the left, and then that hole that's in front of me, and then the other rock. Those are the two rocks, and the hole on the left is where Ganon's 8th palace was. Normally you come out of that hole in Death Mountain there. So like the whole like reach of Death Mountain that I should have gone through, that was in the original game. It's just like this labyrinthine thing that I had to get through after defeating 2 palaces in this vastly larger overworld in Zelda 2. So they put this in here as a deliberate Easter egg to be like, this game is so much more vast than that small adventure you played before. It doesn't feel like it though, right? Like it doesn't... I understand the intent, but the game feels a lot smaller in some ways. Maybe this is because of its difficulty, occasional obtuseness of how to solve certain problems. But, oh no, does he throw his axe? Yes. Shoot. Probably. Why are you guys worried about Death Mountain, guys? Death Mountain's fine. Why are you scared? Oh no, there's another one, isn't there? Ugh, I'm gonna turn the light on. Come on, Elder Cats. I have enough for Protect. Fantastic, I'm gonna use it. You can only take one hit either way though, I think. Woo! Alright. Oh good, this one... Spectacle Rock. You mentioned it to me, Satoshi, but I don't think I learned it from you. I've known this for years. No, that's acceptable. We got some time. Ow. Alright. Nothing here. I never found anything here. I wonder though, there's no way to turn on the light here? I wonder if you have to come back with like thunder or something later on to light it up. If there's anything that you'll see if you do. But I kind of like that little detail. It's like there's so many spots where you have torches to light up the rest of this game, which didn't used to exist. But then there's just these spots where it's like, yeah, there's no torch here. Deal with it. So it makes you handle the game with that new mechanic in a way that's, it forces you to do it in a way that you might not have done before. So, oh no, okay. Ugh, I remember this being so difficult. Only got one life left, I'm not gonna make it. Where do I end up? If I die here, I don't know what happens. I'm not at a palace. I might end up, oh! I know what happens. I know what happens. You end up at the last place that you saved. If you die in the overworld, or like in one of these caves, I think, maybe the cave will take you back to the beginning, but generally if you die in the overworld, you will end up back where you last saved in a town, as opposed to the main palace, so. Alright. I think there's two of these guys here, so I gotta be careful. More careful than that. I also enjoy that this kind of follows the pattern of other Zeldas where you have red, or sorry, green then red, like that represents the progression of difficulty, and like links the guy that gets it. But also it kind of calls back to the first game where I think the red tunic is the one you get after the green one. Okay. It's got to be slow and patient. I'm just not patient. Oh, can I get 100 points before I die? Oh. Oh, original Pokemon Gold and Silver had the same idea of this? Okay, a shrunken area with just Kanto. Yeah, that makes sense. Shoot, yeah, I also have to like not fall into the water. That'll kill me for sure. At least that guy jumped off to his doom without bothering me. And I find that jumping up isn't as bad as jumping down. Kind of like in real life, you know? Going uphill is easier than downhill. Oh, farts! I don't have enough. I really want to go this way though. Oh! 100 points. 100 points. I can't justify it. I can't. I don't think I even know what's over there. Can I farm these dudes? Ooh, I got a 50 out of that. Oh, I can farm them. I can at least get least get some magic out of them. How much? I need 2 more to get heal. So I gotta keep farming them anyway. I really want those points! Not very interesting to watch, I'm sorry, but I've made my bed here and I gotta lie in it. I think life's the next one I get to, so I'll be able to heal. There we go. I'll heal that way. I just need to kill 6 of these dudes and not get hit. I guess I could use Protect, but that feels like a waste. There we go. Life will go up! Woo! Alright. And then we'll go to the left, down there, now that I'm all hoity-toity. Alright, I got enough Protect magic. Okay. Oh. Oh, sure. Gonna be like that, huh? Ah. Yeah, like there's no good reason why Link should have a rebound on his bounce, but it looks good. But the practical effect, oh, it's just magic? I did all that for... It's so frustrating. I thought it was a pea bag at least. Nope, nope, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna get heal queued up so I can use it right away. That makes me so mad. Only in the beta, that thing about content, okay. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, I so enjoy that, like, for the verisimilitude of Link's jumping not looking funny and having good mechanics, of having to, like, you know, push against gravity on the rebound, that it gave you that effect of being able to, like, hit just that much lower and attack those guys, whether it was intentional or not. If it was intentional, that's great design. If it was, like, accidental good design, even better, to be perfectly honest with you. Criminy. All right, let's get out of here. Got the hammer, we're gonna fall down here, and we're gonna get... All right, more magic. So in the regular game, the original game, that was a full bottle, right? Like a full thing. So I think it would be up to 6 now? Ooh! Thought it went that way. Ow. Ugh. Criminy. Yeah, there's more in there. I think there's another those logs or rocks or whatever are out there are taunting me. Let's get out of here. Done with this place. Tired of myself, tired of this town. Yeah, so if you didn't see last week, there's this shallow water you can walk in, which is new to the game, and leads to some interesting places. And it implies, once they get the boots, they could probably walk out here, because that's where you normally could only walk on water was having the boots, and now there's like these little shallow areas you can venture out into. So I'm pretty sure that means that, oh, did you see that? There's a shallow part right there. I'm gonna wait on that one though, because I know it's there. I saw someone else do it. Okay, so yeah, this is all new. Alrighty. I think this is a little bit different too, like there's like breaks in the bridge, this brown color that I don't think it was originally. Water's moving like I said. But this reminds me very much of like the Twilight Princess, like one of these call forwards I was mentioning before. Oh, I hate this. Bubbles and this throwing knife, dude. I don't like this at all. Criminy. Definitely the more difficult area of the map. I'm getting like 100 points a drop now when that, like 6 of those would have gotten me. Ooh, look at that! Some of the little crosses are knocked over. I'm kind of surprised they didn't change this for the NES version. Alright, somewhere over here. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I can't downstab. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh boy. Ah. Dang it. Alright, we're not gonna explore here. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Just get through it, get through it, get through it. No! 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 Get out! Dang it! And I'm dead. Oh, that's so frustrating. At least I have the hammer now. Oh, I got 5? I have 2 extra guys? Oh, I do have 2 mans. Okay. Alright. How close was I to 2,000? Probably not very. Let's save here. Oh, God, that's so frustrating. Okay, we'll just go around the other way. Oh, let's go this way anyway, because I gotta get this. This will help us later on. Oh, we're going. Oh. Alright. That answers that question. Oh, it's over here somewhere. There it is. That's what I wanted. Boom. Alright. I love this little pose in the middle of nowhere. That kind of reminds me of like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Nice little touch. Love it. Anyway. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, the timing of that was terrible. I'm gonna cast Protect since I have the magic to do it anyway. I was just gonna keep walking through the wall. Okay. Oh, oh, it was like a mid. It's like it didn't stay on the ooh. Okay. Just to be safe, I don't want to die here. Oh man. Enough for heal. Oh, definitely need jump here. Okay. Okay, made it. All right. I forgot that was here. Eagle-eyed viewers will know that this is the image I have for this stream. So I knew about it already. I think normally this screen is in the cave still, and there's just like a potion bottle that looks kind of like the potion bottles you would get for your stuff. But there it is. So there are 4 items now. There's the note to Bagu, from Bagu to the Riverman, or AKA Bug, because Air is the one that tells you about it. Get it? There's the mirror that you find that got moved to a graveyard near Saria. It's actually the 3rd thing you find. The second one, the first one is actually the one in the middle, is that statue, and that's what you need in Ruto to get the jump magic. And then the 4th one is that flower. So there's one more quest item to get, which is a child. This is called the Io flower. And these colors, definitely not. I don't think the Famicom and NES hardware can do this color brown. There's only so many colors that it could do. It's 52 colors, and that is, I don't believe, is one of them. So I gotta wonder about these like slight color palette changes and like the slightly brighter coloration, if it actually was possible on the NES. Or if they would have used different colors to get the same effect if it even looked any good. But like the sprites where they just use like black and kind of have to imply the rest of the coloration with just a few dots and whatnot. Great design, by the way. Feels very much like the NES could have handled that. So, but you know, more sprites means more space on the cartridge or the disc. And so if they weren't doing some kind of color palette swapping, then it might not be very feasible. So we won't learn the name of this flower. Oh no, she will tell us. She will tell us. So there's two ways to get into this town, right? I love this. There's no way to get there from the right, but I can go from the left. Ah, that's so good. Anyway, we're gonna go from the right because I'm gonna save here. Your adventure has been recorded. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll let you help me. Oh yeah. What's this guy have to say? Ask Heir of Ruto about the palace. Oh no, Heir doesn't tell you about Bagu. Who does? Those guys are connected though. Rescue the fairy in the North Ruto Mountains. So we haven't been there this stream, but there's new stuff up there. Whoop, there we go. Let's get our down stab. Been waiting for this. Fantastic. Derp, 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 derp. Oh my gosh! I forgot about this. This is fantastic. I love this. I don't know what the deal with that is. It pops up later in other spots too. That's new to this version of the game. And I can't remember if this is the disc system version of this guy's sprite or not. Yes! Down thrust! Down stab, up thrust? What do you guys call them? We usually call the down thrust. The up thrust for sure, down thrust seems wrong. Down stab? Down stab seems right. Does this fire hurt me? No. Oh, there's also like those glass stained windows, which fits because it's like a church, right? Like it seems like it's very, very good. So that's a new sprite. So again, like there's only so much space on the cartridge or the disc, and if it's being taken up by these brand new sprites that had like this single use, they probably wouldn't put them in there. All right, so she would tell me about the flower, the rare Io flower, quick, come with me. So it was a medicine that was just sitting in the cave, which seems weird. So one little tiny change for the lore, palette colors be darned, right? Like, okay. All right, getting some fairy. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew this was coming, and I really wanted to show you today, but it just gets me every time. I love this. I'm a freaking cuckoo, you guys. Cucco? How do you pronounce that? Oh, this is where it all begins, right? I love this, and you can just, this is so great. The jump spell does something similar where you're able to use it right away, so I really enjoy that it shows you what you can do here. And I thought that the mechanic here was I had to like manually flap, which you can do, but you actually lose some distance. You gotta jump and just hold it. And then, boom, P-bag. God, it's so good. This is so good. Like, I don't know if this sprite is possible, but this reminds me of Mario Maker, right? Like where they had all those crazy one-up mushrooms, or those, oh my god. That's so good. Boulder Circle, ask the wise men. Okay, oh, I didn't even go down to Boulder Circle. Dang it. All right, let's make our way down there, and then we'll have to wrap up. Oh, let's do this first though. I promised I'd talk about some of the additions. So this is a warp in between the different towns. to Raru. So this will unlock Raru. There we go. So that's unlocked. This should unlock Mido. Saria. I'm in Mido. There we go. So these are unlocked now. So I can go back to Saria if I want. I don't, because I want to get under that bridge. Oh, or do I? Oh, boy. Okay. There's lots here. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's so much I gotta show you. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. We'll do the chicken stuff later, but here we are at King's Tomb. There's nothing to do here in the original game, right? But there's this. I love this. This is great. This is a great new addition. Again, why it feels something like a master quest, kind of, right? Oh, the down stab is necessary for these enemies. Absolutely necessary. I should not have come into the graveyard without it. Ooh, 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 ooh. God, these guys steal my experience points, so I don't know why I insist on coming in here. It's over here. They moved it. It's over here somewhere, right? Dang it. If I wanted to, no, I don't have enough for heal anymore. If I wanted to grind, this is where I would do it. I don't want to grind. I'm out of heal. Oh, I died before I... Ugh. All right, that's fine. I had 5 lives, right? Okay. Oh, it drops me right back into the encounter. Great. Thought I was gonna start in the town or at the... I don't know. Where does it normally do that? I don't remember. There we go. That's not what I was looking for, but... All right. So, in case you think, oh, I'm gonna get the fairy spell later, the real fairy spell. No, 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 no. They changed this. They changed this so that you have to use the new chicken spell. So you get jump and fairy, and that's how you get there now. Oh no, did I have enough distance? Am I gonna make it? Ah, okay, I did make it. All right. I can still stab these guys. This is so great. We're not doing this right now though. This is the way back. Oh, can I even make it up there? Yes, I can. I just need a little more distance. I love this so much. What a wonderful... This alone is like the price of admission for me on this version. Like... The fairy spell is so useless, right? And I think that's the commentary here. Like, in addition to the problem with the extra guys, the fairy spell is like completely defenseless, used in really weird spots where it's like a higher jump, right? It doesn't feel like a good enough addition to me. It was kind of neat. Someone was saying that like the fairy was originally going to be like another player in the game or something. Is that right? Like it was going to be multiple playable characters before this became a Zelda game. That doesn't seem right. Why can't I do this? Patience. Patience. Have to learn patience. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have enough for heal. Yeah, I'm like 14 short, so that's almost an entire block of magic. Here we go. Am I gonna make it before I... All right. This is our last thing, and then we're done tonight, guys. I don't have enough for fairy either. No! That's what I wanted to do here. All right, let's see if I have enough to... No, I don't. I'm just gonna die because it's too funny not to do it this way. Hello, Alexander. I'm glad you're here as well. The first part of this stream did pretty well, so that's probably why you're here. Is like a lot of people really enjoyed part 1, and now we're here. I'm so glad you got to see the Zelda chicken spell. And if you notice too, like I've got like either a hat or like the normal tuft on a rooster, and the little waddly thing. Oh no! I'm gonna die again. There were 2 screens, I forgot. Jump, fairy. Alright. Actually, did I even need jump? I don't think I even needed jump. I don't think I did. Come on, get him. Get him, Chicken Link. But yeah, my stuff is green. And I think if I cast Protect, it'll turn red. That's just so great. There he is. I'm gonna get you, but not before this guy. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. That's it. All right, so what that's done for us is now one of those little Goron head things. There's a 1 next to it. What that'll do for me, you'll have to find out next time we stream this. I'm not sure when that's going to be, because I keep promising that I'm going to do producer's pick. So our Patreon producers are going to be able to choose a game that we're going to play. I'm already willing to do this one, so this isn't going to be one of the ones on the list. But, oh man, if I ran out of jump magic, how do I even get back? Criminy. It's not run out of jump magic, I guess. Not sure that you would get it from those guys. Whew! Alright, I need to make it back so I can save. Alright, normally I would do my Patreon spiel without the game in front of me, but I gotta do it now because I'm gonna run out of time otherwise. Thank you everyone for joining us. As we like to say, even $1 is better than an ad, because we don't get revenue on this. We don't have enough subscribers on this channel, and we don't have enough watch time. We do on our main Famicom Dojo channel, so if this is your first time here, hello, subscribe to Famicom Dojo Live. Also, please subscribe to our main Famicom Dojo channel, where we're much better taped. And we are going to have some new videos that cover more Zelda II stuff. I mean, on this channel, there's stuff of me playing through the entire original game, start to finish. But on, I love this trick. But on the main channel, we got more in-depth stuff, and like, again, scripting and jokes and other cool things. But because it's our, 15th anniversary, oops, I didn't do the trick. Because it's our 15th anniversary, 16th anniversary, sorry, of Famicom Dojo, and the 40th anniversary of the Famicom, we're doing something special called our SP editions, like the NES and Famicom, Nintendo Switch Online stuff. Nope, perfect timing. Close that down. We're going to go through our original 6 videos to start, and doing SP editions of those. So much like this game, much like George Lucas's special editions of Star Wars, we're making some tweaks and enhancements. We're going to do a lot of call forwards to the other videos in the intervening 16 years, especially like ones that we deliberately followed up on the topics of the original 6 episodes of Season 1. And we're going to add a few new things, not many, but a few. Just so all those things, nice in-jokes, new stuff because it's fun, and then things that we wish we could have done with the videos originally. If you are already a Patreon member at the extra credit level, and that's just $2, $1 a month is nothing. $2 a month is next to nothing, right? Right, you can see the drafts of these SP Edition videos. And in particular, the second episode has a lot to do with Zelda II. So we are going to have Zelda II stuff in between is the plan. So the ones I was talking about where I do the comparison between the Famicom disk system and NES versions, that's going to be coming because we mentioned it in, I think, the second video. We mentioned it there, and man, now I feel like I got to use this version for the game footage as like a little tease. Oh, I'll think about that. But we referenced another video that does the comparisons between the disk system and NES versions of this game, and it's gone now. Like, why would we rest on our laurels and depend on other people for our own content? We'll just make our own. We've been meaning to do it for years anyway. I think like 10 years ago, I was like, oh, I'll start it now. But no, now it's a lot better. We know more. There's more we can say. And there's this game. There's this modded version, which I'll have to like sort of foreshadow and call out to. So I'm glad that I found it when I did, because it's been about 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks since I found out that this existed. Awesome. I thank you for coming here. If this is your first time, again, please subscribe. And consider going to patreon.com/FamicomDojo to see some of our other cool stuff. There's lots of other games we've played on this channel. Xanadu I mentioned. You may know it better as Faxanadu, but it's pronounced Xanadu. Watch the videos, you'll find out why. We were doing Maniac Mansion recently. We did a lot of fun stuff this last year. We have so much more. If you become a producer or you're a producer already, you're going to get to pick some games for next month. And you get to help us by when we show you these drafts. We're trying, like, it's a good opportunity for feedback because we take it seriously. And it made one of our future retro videos about Another World, aka Out of This World, so much better. We went back to the drawing board, made it twice as long, but we added so much cool information. Like, we interviewed Rebecca Heineman. We still have to put up at least, I think, an audio version of that because the video recorded from Skype didn't turn out so hot. Or we'll just have to get her back on. She was responsible for porting that game to the Super Nintendo, among other things. So great chance to talk to her. Wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you guys, basically, like pushing us to do our best, essentially. So check that out, see what's in our backlog, see if you like it. Subscribe to Famicom Dojo in all of its forms. Also subscribe to Vink at VINNK, where he does live streams as well. And we have our Two Boobs Watch the Tube podcast. And I think as of in about 9 minutes, the audio version of our last Famicom Dojo video game podcast will drop, and you can listen to that on iTunes, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts now. Not Stitcher because it's gone. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, I don't even know, Google Podcasts, RSS feeds, wherever you can get your podcasts. Please and thank you. Thanks for joining us. We'll come back to this game eventually, but until then, this is Sean Orange, down stab into the future. That was an awful ending. I'm so sorry.
Famicom Dojo.